How we see India is changing. The perception of this vast and diverse nation is evolving rapidly, influenced by a myriad of factors both internal and external. India is a land of many differences. From the bustling markets of Mumbai to the serene backwaters of Kerala, the diversity is astounding. Each region, each state has its own unique culture, language and traditions. It's a country with bright colors and old traditions. Festivals like Diwali and Holi showcase its vibrant culture. At the same time, India is making strides in technology and space exploration, marking its presence as a growing superpower. But lately, something's been casting a shadow over how the world sees India. Despite its advancements, there are growing concerns and criticisms. There's more negative talk about India, and we need to figure out why. The world is changing, and so is the global narrative around India. Media coverage often highlights the challenges and controversies. Powerful countries are shifting, and this means countries like India are being watched more closely. International relations are complex, and India's role on the global stage is under scrutiny. India's growing economy and military make people admire it but also be suspicious. Its rapid development is both a source of pride and a point of contention. Its internal policies, often seen through a political lens, are being examined closely. Decisions made within the country are now of global interest, sparking debates and discussions. This close look isn't always fair. Media bias and selective reporting can distort the reality, painting an incomplete picture of the nation. Sometimes it comes from not understanding India's complicated society. The social fabric of India is intricate, woven with threads of history, culture and modernity. Sometimes it feels like people are trying to make India look bad on purpose. Misrepresentation and misinformation can lead to a skewed perception. This is where how people see India versus what India really is like becomes important. Understanding the true essence of India requires looking beyond the headlines and appreciating its multifaceted identity. The news plays a big role in how the world sees things. It shapes opinions, influences decisions, and can even change the course of events. The media has the power to highlight certain issues while ignoring others, creating a specific narrative that can have far-reaching consequences. Sadly, when it comes to India, the picture is often bent. Misleading headlines and distorted images can paint a very different picture from reality. This skewed representation can lead to misunderstandings and misconceptions about the country. Some news outlets focus on the bad stuff. They highlight crime, disasters, and other negative events which can create a sense of fear and hopelessness. This constant barrage of negative news can overshadow the positive aspects of the country. They show poverty, inequality, and religious problems. These issues are real and need attention, but they are not the only story. Focusing solely on these problems can give a one-sided view of India. These things are real in India, but they don't show the whole story. There is also progress, innovation, and resilience. The media should strive to present a balanced view that includes both the challenges and the achievements. India is also a story of progress, new ideas, and strength. The country is home to a thriving tech industry, bustling cities, and a young dynamic population that is driving change and development. It's a country trying to make things better. From education to technology, from healthcare to infrastructure, India is making strides in various fields. The efforts of its people are paving the way for a brighter future. This good news doesn't get as much attention. Positive stories often get overshadowed by sensational headlines. The media needs to give more space to stories of hope, success and progress. Showing only the bad stuff creates a wrong picture of India. It can lead to a skewed perception that doesn't reflect the true diversity and vibrancy of the country. It makes old stereotypes stronger. These stereotypes can be damaging and can hinder understanding and cooperation between different cultures and communities. It makes people prejudiced and afraid. Negative portrayals can fuel discrimination and fear, affecting how people interact with each other. This affects how Indians living abroad are seen and treated. Misconceptions and stereotypes can lead to unfair treatment and prejudice, impacting the lives of many. Global politics also play a big role in how people see India. India's growing power in the world isn't always something other countries like. Some countries are worried about it getting stronger. This can lead to negative stories being spread about India. Also, India sometimes gets caught in the middle of fights between powerful countries. Its friendships with certain countries can lead to bad press in the international news. These global tensions make people distrust and suspect India. Social media sites are places where false information can spread easily. Things that aren't true spread very quickly. This is especially true for touchy subjects like religion, caste, and where people come from. False stories about India get a lot of attention online. They often target Indians living abroad, causing problems within their communities. This online echo chamber makes existing biases worse. It makes it hard to have real conversations about India. It's time to fight back against these negative stories. We must challenge the misconceptions and prejudices that have been perpetuated for far too long. By doing so, we can pave the way for a more inclusive and harmonious society. We need to show a more true and balanced view of India. This starts with understanding the diverse cultures, traditions, and values that make up this incredible nation. It's about seeing beyond the surface and appreciating the depth and richness of its heritage. We need to talk openly and honestly. Conversations that bridge gaps and build connections are essential. It's through these dialogues that we can dispel myths and foster mutual respect. We need to break down stereotypes. Stereotypes limit our understanding and appreciation of each other. By challenging these preconceived notions, we can create a more accepting and inclusive environment. We need to celebrate India's rich culture and all the good things it gives to the world. From its vibrant festivals to its delicious cuisine, India's contributions are vast and varied. Embracing these aspects can bring us closer together. Most importantly, we need to treat each other with kindness and respect. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on someone's life. Respecting each other's differences is the cornerstone of a peaceful society. Only then can we fix the divides and create a world where everyone feels welcome and understood. A world where diversity is celebrated and empathy is at the heart of our interactions.